Hey friends, Lindsay here. I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day. So today I want to do something a little different but also appropriate for the time of year that we are in. I want to just do a fun little holiday glam look. Well, first off, let's see if I can even do it. And second off, I think it would just be fun. Kind of just play around with our makeup and see what kind of fun holiday look we can come up with. So let's just get this party started. Don't mind all of the wild puppy noises or any little puppy you might see in the background. We're not quite to nap time yet. So I'm just going in with the the poreless putty primer because I do kind of like this one. I did it for the first time in one of my videos recently. I guess, was it last week? And I just I would do kind of like try and scoop it out with my nail and then just kind of like warm it up in my hands and then like pat it on my face and then kind of rub it in to get it first really on those areas where my pores really are, and anywhere I kind of want to definitely like make sure I mattify just a little bit. I feel like it does a pretty good job because I have tried it again since the video and definitely worn it like all day and it really seemed to do a good job. So if anyone hasn't tried it yet, I might be the last one to actually have tried this product, but if you haven't tried it, I'd say it's definitely worth it. Next, let's go in. So today I want to use I know it's fancy, but my NARS foundation, but you know, I didn't pay full price for it. I bought it, it was like, you know, half off. If you can find it, it's the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in Semi-Matte. It's pretty worth it. And of course, again, I forgot to wet my beauty sponge, so hold please. Okie dokie, let's try this again. Typically when I use so I just squirt it on my finger. Usually when I use the NARS one pump really does do it fine. But today I want to go in with just like a pump and a half, 2 pumps, just to kind of really get that more full coverage. Because if we're, you know, going to a holiday party, whether it's Zoom or with family, you know, in real life or anything like that, I don't know, just want like a little bit more coverage to kind of just look a little extra flawless, if you will. And I'm just gonna get that all tapped in. I do really like this foundation. So I'm gonna have to keep my eyes out on like the TJ Maxx and Marshalls and everything because, I mean, y'all know I'm not gonna pay full price for super fancy foundation. I just can't see myself doing that. Just have to keep my eyes open. So yeah, so 2 pumps, or yeah, I think it was about 2 pumps. Definitely gives more full coverage than just 1 pump of it, and it still doesn't feel heavy or cakey or anything. You definitely feel a little bit more, but it's really not that bad. So then with so for concealer, I'm just going to use my Ulta Beauty, the full coverage liquid concealer. Nothing super fancy, but I did use this one the other day with the NARS, and I feel like it just worked good, just being like the full coverage and everything, and it doesn't seem to make my skin like too cakey or anything, which I'm not really. I don't want to be cakey. I don't know, I don't like the extra, like feeling the extra weight on my face. So I don't know, I just wanted to feel like I'm not wearing anything at all. Because even when, you know, when I do my makeup right, and I am really bad about like with my contacts, I just kind of like rub my eye like that. And when I've got makeup on, sometimes I forget. I'm like, oh shoot. My bad. She may have finally calmed down. All right, concealer blended in. So, oof. Okay. Next, I just want to go in with my setting powder. Today I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Which this one I actually really do like too. So it seems a lot of things that I got in my Black Friday deals seem to be working out pretty well. I'm just gonna put it first under my eyes because I'm still trying to figure those out, but I think I am starting to get a little better at trying to keep them from creasing too bad, because like I don't put any foundation under there, and I just put a little bit of the concealer. And then I go back in And I don't use the like beauty sponge for under the eyes. I tap it in with my fingers instead, you know, that concealer. And I think it just, I don't know, it seems to work better than like having all the extra product under there. So I do like doing that. Seems to be working out pretty good so far. And obviously I like the setting powder because it like just keeps everything like pressed in and matte and doesn't like make it super shiny, which like drives me crazy. Because yes, I have very oily skin. So anything that can help, you know, keep things more under control, I am here for. Now, I don't know, I'm kind of excited to like do all the eye areas. So let's just like jump into that and then we'll finish off the face. So for eyebrows, I'm just gonna use like this little e.l.f. pencil. It's the Instant Lift Brow Pencil, which you guys, super duper affordable. This one, I've got it at Target for $2. So just saying. And then I'm gonna go back in with this eyebrow mascara stuff, the Essence one that I also got in my, my Black Friday stuff. So it's pretty good, just saying. So with, first I'm gonna go in with the brow pencil. And I'm gonna use spoolie them out, get them kind of in a somewhat, get them into a somewhat like a recognizable eyebrow shape. And then I'm really just gonna take the pencil and kind of like fill in the outer edges because like towards my nose, they're really, like it's not too bad. It's just this outer part that really seems to go crazy for whatever reason. And just decides, you know, to like be sparse and just like unavailable. I don't know. So I don't really feel like I have to do too much in like this area. I'm just gonna use the gel. Like it's gonna make it all pretty much the same color anyways. But I do just want to fill this in so it doesn't look like super duper crazy. Okay, so see, just the pencil kind of makes them look like, you know, decent eyebrows, like we're kind of going somewhere with it. And now I'm just gonna take the little brow gel and just kind of fluff it a little bit, but then just kind of basically like gluing them down so they don't like move around and go super crazy all day. Because I mean, these eyebrows can definitely have a mind of their own. All right, you guys, look at those like pretty decent eyebrows. Because you guys know I've had eyebrow struggles. I've even made a whole video just on trying different eyebrow techniques. So, I mean, I think we found a good one. Just saying. Eyebrows. Okay, so I want to do something a little different with the eyes, just for something, I don't know, something fun, something, you know, just a little more in the holiday spirit as far as colors. We're gonna try something new. If it starts to go horribly wrong, then we will just, we'll either take it off and start over, or we will try to fix it, but I don't know what's gonna happen, but I've got the idea in my head. I can see it, I can visualize it. I just don't know if I can recreate it. So we're gonna give it a go and just kind of see what happens. So I'm just gonna go in with like the super old school Maybelline, just a little Maybelline eyeliner pencil, just like straight up regular pencil. And what I'm gonna try is just kind of like lining it out a bit and just making this cute little shape that I have seen. I feel like lots of people are doing this. I guess maybe it's like a Ariana Grande inspired with her like new album. So we're just gonna kind of take it and line like the upper part of our crease. And we're gonna blend it out. So like, don't worry if it looks like super awkward. Just kind of bring it, you know, line up with that eyebrow and then just go from the corner of the eye and bring it kind of up and out. So we have this fun little shape. So far so good. I really just want like a line to follow. Trust the process. We've got this, no worries. So now we've got our shape that I want to do. So next, let's go in. So as far as shadows today, I'm just gonna go in with the Revolution Sophx, her Extra Spice palette. And the color I want to start with, I'm gonna kind of use a lighter color to blend out this line. We're gonna start with the cookie dough color here, kind of as like our transition shade. We're just gonna take it and just follow that same line that we just made. And don't worry if it looks a little extra crazy, we're gonna get there. See, we're just blending it out right in that crease and on this edge. So we've got that shade on just to kind of like soften it up a little bit. And then I want to go in with this one here. This one's called 21, or a nice red color, because happy holidays. And let's see what we can do. Like I said, I've got the look in my head. I've just gotta get it out onto the skin. And just kind of going into the crease and above it. Just kind of get more color on there, and we're gonna clean it all up, so don't you worry. Okay, so now I've got the red on, and I want to go in with just a little bit of this more reddy purpley maroon one, this mulled wine. We'll kind of put that on like the outer edge a bit. So just kind of tap it in out here, because obviously we'll add a little more in a minute, but we'll get there. Okay, so we're gonna pause on that for a second. We're gonna do something wild. We are going to try a cut crease. I have practiced it a couple of times, and let's just say it's a work in progress, but it's okay. We're gonna try it again today. So I'm just gonna take my concealer, I'm gonna get a little bit on the brush, and then I'm just gonna kind of put it kind of close to me, close to my eyelash line. And then I'm gonna look up. So hopefully it is then painting on a line more in my crease that I can follow. And it didn't, because I didn't put enough on. So let's take 2. I'm gonna do it a little faster. Now you can feel it. I got it on this side. Got it. Got side 1. And while I'm here with the concealer anyways, trying this cut crease, I'm just gonna kind of clean up these edges a little bit to kind of get back in that original line I'm trying for. It's a little messy, but we're not done yet. What I want to do is I'm going to go back in with that mulled wine color. Actually, no, pause. We're not gonna do that just yet. We're gonna go in with the Infinity color. It is more, it's more like silvery, which I think will be fun and really go with this look. I'm just gonna go in with my finger, because that I feel like I have more luck with than, oh my gosh. Do you guys hear all those geese out there? And Jazz does. They're like loud this morning. You hear them? Oh yeah, she's stalking them. I can't tell if I went too overboard with the silver or if it's actually gonna tie the look together. So let's just keep going and see what happens, because honestly, I don't hate it, but I can't tell if it's too much yet. So let's just keep going. So I'm gonna go back in with this mulled wine color and just kind of put this on the edge to kind of just blend those 2 colors together. And I I don't know, let's just go extra like spicy and festive because why not, you know? Happy holidays. And let's go back in with a little bit of 21, which is our red color, and just kind of lightly take that across the top to kind of just blend it out and not have like any like super harsh lines with it. I mean, I can't say that I like hate it because I don't. Let's take just like a little smaller brush, and I'm gonna take the mulled wine color first on my lower lash line. Kind of pack that in, and then I want to blend it out with the red, the 21, and then take just like a little bit bigger but still flat brush with my 21 and just kind of blend that together all the way across. Okay, so now we're gonna take just a black eyeliner, just a pencil liner, and do the lower waterline. Oh, you guys, this is fun. I feel like I've done colorful looks before, like with just some of the stuff I've got, especially like the Ipsy things and the Too Faced one that are just very colorful. But I feel like this is the first one where it's just kind of like, whoa, bam. But I really think it's because of the silver. I kind of like it. All right, got the eyeliner on, and that's like this is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof one, which is like, this one is super pigmented and it really does last. And I like this one. So, okay, then for mascara, we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal Air Volume 1, which I do really like this one. I mean, there aren't many of my mascaras that I don't care for because mascara is definitely my thing. And I really have been liking this, the other one I got recently, the KVD one. And I do like the L'Oreal Telescopic and all that, but this one, I don't know, something about it. Maybe because it's like, you know, it's that drugstore, it's L'Oreal, which apparently I tend to go between L'Oreal and maybe Maybelline. And I do definitely think that, like with this look, like false lashes would probably like just make your eyes pop even more. But that's not something I just have like readily available. So, and also I like super need more practice on those. But definitely, that's why I definitely like do a few coats of this mascara to really just like build it up and make them like big and black and bold. So that way they're not completely lost in all of this glitter. Okay, looking spicy. So now let's finish off the face. For bronzer today, I'm just gonna use the Wet n Wild bronzer, just because this one it is a lighter bronzer, but at the same time, it is very like sparkly and glowy. So I just thought that would be extra fun to go as like sparkly and glowy as we could for like a fun, you know, this fun little holiday look. Okie dokie. And then for blush, I don't know what, I just really wanted to do like super pinky one today. So the pinkiest one I have is from my e.l.f. blush palette, and it's just this color here, super pinky. And I just thought that one would be just fun today to go. It also has like, let me see, this one. No, this one doesn't have like any sparkle or anything to it, but I know, I just thought like, I don't know why, I just wanted to do super pink with the holiday look. Maybe it just makes me think of, you know, just supposed to be cold outside and your cheeks be a little extra rosy, you know? I say it's supposed to be cold. I think it is supposed to get colder here today. Yesterday here was absolutely beautiful. I mean, you almost didn't need a jacket. I mean, you know, it was like 60 something, but the sun was shining and it wasn't too breezy. It was a beautiful day. Today is kind of cloudy, but it's okay. I'm gonna take a little bit on my nose to look extra like flushed from the cold winter breeze, right? Did it work? I don't know. Is the eyes overplaying it? Well, I don't know. I think it looks all right, right? Is anyone even going to any kind of holiday party this year, or whether it be like in person or over Zoom or anything? I know we've got like some family stuff, but I mean, we can't do any like holiday parties, obviously, because the companies aren't really allowing it because they want to be like extra careful because of COVID and all that. But like, is anyone doing like a Zoom like office party or like Christmas party with family or anything? 'Cause I just want to know how people are able to celebrate the holidays this year, because it's obviously like very different than it's just very different this year, and kind of just, it's not the same, you know? I didn't tell you what highlighter I'm using. I'm just using my Ofra one, which is definitely like super like, you know, God can see me in heaven because I'm just so glowy, right? Okay. So last but not least, I figured today for the lips we would go, I don't have like a fun red holiday like one, but I don't know, that might be a bit much with these eyes. So I'm just gonna go in with the, just a different holiday one. It's got glitter in it, so we're tying all the glitter together. Just the Too Faced the lip injection. So it is that like, it's got that little bit of a kick to it, but honestly, it's not like too bad. Let's just get that on here. This is the one I did, and I read the warning label in one of my last videos, and it's almost like kind of frightening. Like you don't want to put it on because it has like so many warning labels with it. It's like, guys, come on, like why do I want to do this to myself? But it really is not that bad. See, it just adds a little glitter. And I actually want to go back in while I'm thinking about it before I forget. So I'm going to go back in with my highlighter and just do my inner corners here, because, you know, can't have too much glow with all this extra going on, right? Yeah, the lips are starting to get a little spicy, but not too bad. And then just go highlight that upper brow bone. All right, you guys, like that's it. I'm just gonna put on a little bit of setting spray. Just my Wet n Wild, the Photo Focus one. And that's it. I think, yeah, it's definitely, for me, it's definitely an in-your-face holiday look, but at the same time, why not? You know, it's just makeup, you can always take it off, but, you know, just some being a little more fun, especially if you're having a little party on camera as opposed to like in person, you know, you want to pop a little bit more, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just in a crazy mood today. Especially, I mean, pop, you know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Don't forget to subscribe if you're still hanging out. I would super appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed today, and thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day and a wonderful holiday. Bye, guys.